A word before we get started. It has been 1 month since the President of the United States falsely tweeted that former President Barack Obama wiretapped him. 1 month later, the White House and the President are still trying to make a lie true. And they're using the President's Twitter account, the White House press briefing podium, and right-wing media to do it. Today, it's a claim that President Obama's former National Security Advisor, Susan Rice, unmasked the names of Trump associates. We will talk about that in detail in just a moment on this very program. And last week, it was a debunked talking point that former Obama administration official Evelyn Farkas admitted spying on the Trump team. She did no such thing. The week before that, it was Representative Devin Nunes' clumsy effort to give the president cover for wiretapping claims. The president said he was vindicated by Nunes. He was not. The Washington Post today calls the latest claims about Susan Rice anatomy of a fake scandal ginned up by right-wing media and Trump. So let us be very clear about this. There is no evidence whatsoever that the Trump team surveilled or was spied on illegally. There is no evidence that backs up the president's original claim. And on this program tonight, we will not insult your intelligence by pretending otherwise, nor will we aid and abet the people who are trying to misinform you, the American people, by creating a diversion. Not going to do it. I want to tell you that we're learning tonight that
American assistance, both morally and materially.
Okay, Senator, I want to move on to other news of the day, and that is, as you know, the Trump White House has talked about what they see, or what they say they see, as a controversy of the former National Security Advisor, Susan Rice, unmasking a name, someone on Team Trump, that was somehow caught up in some incidental collection of surveillance. They say that this is a controversy. It shows that she has done something wildly out of the bounds of normalcy. Is this business as usual for a national security advisor to ask for a name to be revealed, an American name, if she wants to know more, or is this some sort of controversy?
I think the circumstances indicate that there's a possibility that that request could have been politically motivated, but we need to get to the bottom of it. As I've said, and I'll probably say many more times because I'm kind of boring, this is a centipede. A shoe will drop every few days. The latest meeting in the Seychelles. Look, this is a requirement, in my view, why we need a select committee in order to get through all this, because there's lots more shoes that are going to drop. I can't make a judgment on what I've just heard. She did have the authority to do it. What was the motivation for doing it, I think, is the question.
Well, I mean, what we've heard from the reporting is that if she saw a masked name that said American #1, had these conversations with Russians at the same time that President Obama had imposed sanctions, wouldn't that arouse some curiosity on her part?
All I can say, Allison, is I don't know enough to reach a conclusion except to say this is another aspect of this multi-dimensional scandal that we have. Look, this is one of the bigger ones that we have seen in a number of years, and that's why we need this select committee to get to the bottom of it. I have great confidence in Richard Burr and Senator Warner of Virginia, but the dimensions of this require a broader scope if we're going to get to the bottom of all of it.
Well, but do you see the scandal as the possible connections between the Trump campaign and the Russians, or do you see the scandal as Susan Rice asking